Good afternoon, Full FM, and welcome to the special showcase between the St. David Tigers and the William High School Vikings. This is 1A Arizona basketball playoffs. I'm Julian Duran, and welcome, everyone. St. David Tigers coming fresh off of an upset just yesterday. This is going to be a back-to-back. St. David is 22-11 on the year. The Vikings are 24-8 on the year. And in terms of the bracket, it's pretty interesting. The winner of this game will play in the championship against Fort Thomas, the #1 seed. St. David, of course, being the #10 seed, upsetting the #2 seeded Hayden just last night, 54-49, a 5-point victory. And today they're playing the #3 seeded Williams Vikings. Once again, winner will play the #1 seed Fort Thomas, who just beat the #4 seeded Gregory School for the 1A championship. St. David, a surprise team, knocking off the #2 seeded, the #1, the 3, the 4, and the 10 seed in the semifinals. But now the 1 seed is in the semifinals, and we are pretty much ready for tip-off. We're going to announce the starting lineup. We're going to do the national anthem. We should be ready to go. Thank you all for tuning in. We are not able to visually show this broadcast, but nonetheless, we are here covering this game. You see the AAA on the other side. NFHS is showing this game, so we cannot. And once the national anthem is ready to go, we're going to take a quick pause, and it's going to be right now. Take a quick pause, and we'll be back when it's over. Welcome back, everyone. We are going to announce the starting lineups, and we should be ready to go here at Millennium High School in Arizona. Millennium High School in Goodyear, Arizona, I believe is a 5A powerhouse high school. And both of these teams today get the privilege to play in their home gym. Last time around, Keston Richardson had himself a ball game, as well as Chase Pacheco and Braden Posey. Braden Posey down the stretch was just amazing, hitting free throws and ones. Keston Richardson as well, free throws to seal the deal against the #2 seeded Hayden. But today, you got a different beast, the #3 seeded Vikings. Can St. David come in here, the away team, and pull an upset?
I feel the master.
Williams High School, of course, from Williams, Arizona. Roughly a 2-hour drive down here, and St. David, probably a 2.5, 3-hour drive, and St. David, right off the bat, a steal. This game is brought to you by SSVEC. Thank you to SSVEC for powering our live stream sports coverage all year long. Nurnberger, no good on the layup. Rebound Vikings, they're coming the other way. Three-pointer up, three-pointer off, no good. Richardson, the rebound for the Tigers. Nurnberger up top. Inside of Richardson, their leading scorer, takes a short corner jumper, front iron and off. Rebound Vikings going the other way quickly, and a foul in the backcourt by Adrian Nurnberger.
Fouls on the Tigers, number 11, Braden Posey. His first, team first.
Braden Posey picks up the foul in the backcourt, excuse me. Williams High School running some 4-out, 5-out, backdoor cutting, back screening action right now. As they turn it over out of bounds, St. David forcing their second turnover in 1 minute. 7 minutes left to play in this first quarter. Here comes Braden Posey bringing the ball up for the Tigers. Up top to Richardson, nearly turned it over. Hits Connor Posey on the outside. He nearly turns it over. Once again, Richardson nearly turns it over. Tries to put it up, nothing there. Pacheco on the outside. This time to Nurnberger, and we're gonna have a push down low. It's gonna go against the Vikings. That was going on Mario Pedraza.
Mario Pedraza, that's his first.
Mario Pedraza's first foul of the game. Inside of Richardson, it's going to be an alley-oop. And no good. Still a scoreless game. 6.5 left to play in this first quarter. As the Vikings put it up and in. That's Josh Rue Wilbur with the first bucket of the game for either team. The Vikings in a man-to-man defense early on. Looks like a pretty sound defensive team as Braden Posey misses the layup. Richardson can't put it back. And here come the Vikings turning on the Jets alley-oop. Nothing there. Hitting it back out. And a reset of the possession. Three-pointer up, three-pointer down. Cade Trimble. And the Vikings are up 5-0. Pacheco had an open look, didn't take it. Now takes it inside, nothing there. Richardson offensive board. Nearly gets tied up in a turnover. Trimble picks it up. Trimble going the other way. A step back three. Nothing but air. Rebound Nurnberger. Here's Connor Posey. He shoots it, will not count. And we're going to have a timeout. Coach Denua doesn't like what he sees early on. And an early timeout 2.5 minutes into this game. Prestige Remodeling and Restoration LLC of Sierra Vista has pioneered a visionary approach of customer-centric service. Visit them at prestigesierravista.com. As seniors helping seniors, their caregivers are seniors themselves. They show up ready to exceed expectations. Check them out at southernArizonaSHS.com or call 520-487-4246. Desert RV in Huachuca City is aiming to build a community that surpasses RVs by giving back through local youth sports sponsorships, veteran support, and community fundraising events. Go to desertrvcenter.com.
Number 1, Nurnberger.
So yes, I stood corrected last time. When the foul in the backcourt, it was on Nurnberger and not on Posey. Here's Richardson in the left corner. He gets fouled, and it's going to be Trimble picking up the personal.
Fouls on the Vikings, number 21.
Excuse me.
First, team second.
Baseline inbound into Richardson. They're still looking for the first points of the game, and they turn it over. Picked up by the Vikings. They're coming the other way. 2-on-1 fast break. Laid up and in. Josh Root Wilbur, he has 4 points in this one. And the Vikings are up 7-0. Keston Richardson tries his luck at a 3. Book it. And that's the first bucket of the game for the Tigers. Keston Richardson, a 3 ball in the right corner. Good patience there, saw he had space, took the shot. Root Wilbur inside, putting it up and in. Mario Pedraza. Up and in with the and one. He'll go to the line for one more. Score is 9-3. 3.5 minutes into this game.
First, team second. Out the line shooting for the Vikings, number 12, Mario Pedraza.
No good on the free throw, but still 9-3, and the Tigers find themselves in a little bit of a hole early on. Nurnberger in the right corner, inside of Richardson. It's going to be a turnover on the post entry pass. Coming the other way are the Vikings. May have been a travel there, no call, and we're going to have a foul down low. Foul is going on Keston Richardson.
Keston Richardson, his first. Team third, checking in for St. David, number 15, Jackson Brogan.
Baseline inbound here for the Tigers, looking to extend their lead. Trimble, another 3, in and out. Rebound by Posey, Braden that is. Halfway through this first quarter. Horns formation here for the Tigers. Here's Connor Posey in the right wing. Over to Brogan, Keston Richardson in the mid post. Hitting his man, Braden Posey, left wing 3. No good. Rebound Vikings, pushing the pace. No good on the layup. Posey able to get the rebound. That was Rue Wilbur on the missed layup. Braden Posey coming the other way. Hitting his man, Chase Pacheco in the lane. He gets fouled. It's going to be a block. And this one's going to go on the Vikings.
Fouls on the Vikings, number 12.
Mario Pedraza.
That's his second.
Picks up his second foul of the game. And a third team foul of the game of the first quarter for the Vikings. Connor Posey getting in the backcourt to Braden Posey. Tigers working it around, trying to work against this high-pressure man defense. Ball inside to Brogan, to Richardson. He takes it in, he lays it up, no good. And it's gonna be a rebound. Keston Richardson, I believe, is getting called for the foul. And that's gonna be his second, and it's the first quarter. So your leading scorer for the Tigers has 2 early fouls, and he's getting subbed out. Caden Richards, the senior, getting some early action. Keston Richardson usually plays all 32, but with early foul trouble, Coach Denuith wanted to sub him out. 3 minutes and some change left to play in this first quarter. Score is 9-3. St. David Tigers down 6. Inside, ball to Trimble. Back outside to Rue Wilbur. He attacks. Outside. 3-pointer up and good. Mario Pedraza. And he is hot early. 12-3, 9-point lead for the Vikings. Connor Posey. Looking around, inside. What a pass to Caden Richards, and he gets the 5th point of the game for the Tigers. What a pass by Connor Posey. Here are the Tigers. Jack Dent trying to work against Connor Posey, and he got fouled. That's going to go against Braden Posey.
Fouls on the Tigers, number 11, Braden Posey.
Desert RV in Huachuca City is aiming to build a community that surpasses RVs. By giving back through local youth sports sponsorships, veteran support, and community fundraising against, go to desertrvcenter.com. Jack Dent is going to the line. The St. David Tigers are already above the limit, so not the best start to the game as Jack Dent misses the first free throw.
Tigers number 1, Adrian Nuremberger.
Jack Dent, 1 for 2, splitting the pair. Here's Nuremberger coming the other way. Vikings switching to somewhat of a zone man hybrid as they get a steal. A retreat pass, no good, offensive rebound. And it's gonna be another foul against the Tigers, so the Vikings will head back to the line. Vincent Kelly.
Number 2, Caden Richards.
Excuse me, Connor Lee for...
At the line shooting for the Vikings, number 13, Josh.
No, it's gonna be Josh Root Wilbur to go to the line for the Vikings. He hits the first free throw, 14-5. Stan Greer Millworks, Southeastern Arizona's premier supplier of doors and windows with a distinguished history spanning 40 years. With offices in Tucson and in Hereford, discover more at Stan Greer Millworks. Pass on a legacy with Stan Greer Millworks. As the Tigers couldn't secure the rebound, so the Vikings will get another chance at it, and they shoot a 3, and that's off, and they get another chance at it once again. Inside the paint, Tigers laying it up and in. Mario Pedraza is having himself a game early on. Another near turnover for the Tigers. And that's going to be a...
Tigers ball.
It's going to be out of bounds, so the Tigers will retain position. Ball inside to Richens. He gets blocked. Tries again and lays it in. Richens has 4 early points.
2-point basket's good for number 2, Caden Richens.
A minute and a half to play in this first quarter. Pedraza has had the hot hand early on. A near steal. Ball gets tipped. Rue Wilbert gets it in the backcourt. Tries a deep 3. No good. Nuremberger, another rebound. To Connor Posey. Back to Nuremberger and a steal. And a dunk. Trimble able to steal it and dunk it home. Lead is now ballooned to 11. And maybe a backcourt there, no call by the refs. As Pacheco gets it, reverses it, no good. Offensive rebound, Richens. He loses it off his foot. Pacheco gets it. He gets fouled. He'll go to the line for 2.
Fouls on the Vikings, number 13, Josh Rue.
At MORSE Automotive Group of Sierra Vista. Stop in today and experience the difference. COCHISE is now backed by MORSE.
Shooting for the Tigers, number 5, Chase Pacheco.
Chase Pacheco looking to cut into the lead a little bit at the free throw line. Hits the first. American Southwest Credit Union is fired up to cheer on our hometown athletes. We believe youth sports builds character and the kind of community spirit that makes us proud. At American Southwest Credit Union, your money stays local. Member NCUA, equal opportunity lender. 1 for 2 for Chase Pacheco. 30 seconds to play in this first quarter. As the Tigers give up a wide open 3. Jack Dent banks in a 3-point shot. Now switching to somewhat of a half-court trap defense. Brogan, right corner 3, bucket. The answer. Jackson Brogan right back, 21-11. 3 seconds, 2 seconds, 1 second. Rue Wilbur gets blocked by Richens, and that marks the end of the first quarter. St. David Tigers 11, Williams Vikings 21. The St. David Tigers find themselves in a hole. Not really the first half that we've seen from the St. David Tigers that we've seen all year. came out, maybe looked a little stagnant offensively, turned the ball over a little bit more than usual. TWN Communications, delivering high-speed, affordable, and reliable internet and digital phone service with no data caps ever. Stay connected with the freedom and performance you deserve. Vinny's Pizza of Sierra Vista, serving the community for 45 years with great pizza, wings, and sandwiches. We are proud to support this live stream sports coverage here on Cool FM Live. We hope to see you soon. Sonic of Sierra Vista, Wednesdays is Wacky Pack Wednesday. Kids meals are $2.49, and Thursdays is 99-cent corn dogs. Plus on Halloween, it's 50-cent corn dogs all day. Durant Plumbing, serving Sierra Vista and Cochise County for residential and commercial plumbing projects for 10 plus years with a lifetime of experience in the industry. Proud supporter of local sports programs and athletes. The Sherry Ethel team at Long Realty, proud to support our young athletes all season long. If you're in the market to buy or sell, make your first call to the real estate experts at 717-599-2439. Here we go, ready for some second quarter action at Millennium High School. Braden Posey receiving it in the backcourt. Backdoor cut, Braden Posey. What a pass by Richardson. Lead down to 8. And the Tigers switching to a 2-3. Giving him a different look. Trimble, another 3. Gracing the back iron and falling through, 24-13. That's his third 3 of the game. Trimble has 11 points, I believe. As he gets a steal and dunks it down. My goodness, Cade Trimble. 2 dunks and 3 threes. As Braden Posey troubled. Inside of Richardson. Hits Connor Posey. Thought about the 3. Doesn't take it. Spin move in the lane. What a pass to Richardson, and that's too easy. 25-15.
Justin Richardson.
See how the Tigers do against this 2-3 zone with Trimble on the right wing. Ready to hit a 3 at any given moment. And they get a steal. Nice transition defense there by the Vikings as Connor Posey tries his luck at a 3. No good. Richardson offensive rebound. Richardson puts it back up and in. Richardson coming alive now in the second quarter. 25-17. Lead back down to 8. Jack Dent right side. Rue Wilbur inside to Trimble and another steal. Connor Posey ripping it away. Posey out of the pack. Posey missing the layup. Richardson, another offensive rebound. He might have gotten blocked there. The Vikings pushing the back the other way. Up and down we go. Rue Wilbur hitting his man outside. Doesn't take the 3. Had an open look, not there. And that was Quentin Ford missing the 2. And it seems that they might have all matching shoes. That's pretty cool. As Brogan misses the 3. Vikings pushing it the other way. Rue Wilbur, why not? Missing. Richardson gets the tip. Braden Posey now. Thought about the D3, doesn't take it. Here's Connor Posey now to Braden Posey. To Brogan in the corner. Braden Posey way downtown. An air ball. Richardson saves it. And picked up the loose change, the Vikings. Trimble. Thought about a 3. Nothing there. Hitting his man up top. This is Josh Rue Wilbur up top. In the corner is Connor Lee. And Braden Posey the steal. These are the St. David Tigers we are accustomed to watching. Chase Pacheco not able to get control of it. Try to not go out of bounds, but traveled in the act. Mario Pedraza, the man of the hour in the first quarter, checking back into the game. Almost halfway through the second quarter. Looking to extend the lead. It is 25-17. 1A Arizona semifinals. St. David Tigers sticking to this 2-3 zone. Ball inside of Trimble, takes the mid-range and banks it in.
Number 21, Cade Trimble.
Cade Trimble now with 15 points. Nearly scoring as much as the Tigers by himself. Braden Posey now to Connor Posey up top. Tigers having a hard time getting good looks as Brogan misses everything. Coming the other way. Pedraza, no good. Rebound Connor Posey. They have numbers if they hurry. Nothing there. Braden Posey still attacking. Hitting Chase Pacheco, no dip, mid-range. 27-20, lead is down to 7. A couple stops, a couple scores, and the Tigers are right back in this. Trimble, inside to Ford, back outside, Rue Wilbur to Martinez, right wing, Pedraza takes a 3, misses a 3, rebound Braden Posey. It seems the 2-3 zone is working as Braden Posey takes it inside, misses. Richardson tips it to himself. He gets stripped down low. Pedraza out of the pack. Rue Wilbur laying it up and out. Missing the chippy. He gets his own though, and he resets the possession. 3 minutes to play in this first half. There is no shot clock, so teams can take their time. Pedraza forces it up, no good. Rebound, Brogan. And here's Braden Posey. Slowing it down. Vikings seem to be in somewhat of a 2-3 zone now. Passing it around, here's Brogan. Chase Pacheco, nothing there. Braden Posey forces it up from the mid-range, doesn't get the bounce. Richardson, offensive glass. Baby hook is good, and it's a 6-point game with 2 minutes to play in this first half. And Coach Gabriel Alvarado of the Vikings wants to talk it over with his guys.
30-second timeout.
Slowly but surely, the St. David Tigers are making their way back into it. It's going to be a quick 30-second timeout. Eagle Plumbing, providing expert service in Cochise County for over 50 years. Family owned and trusted for everything from leaks to major repairs. They're just one call away. Eagle Plumbing, proud supporter of local sports. Copper Queen Community Hospital of Cochise County. Their new physical therapy department is now open in Hereford. Make an appointment with one of their doctors of physical therapy today at 520-432-6435. Grasshopper Landscaping, quality from the ground up. Contact Grasshopper Landscaping for all of your landscaping needs. Visit them on Facebook or Google Grasshopper Landscaping. And here are the Vikings passing it in the backcourt. They were up by as many as 13 points, but St. David switched to a 2-3 zone, and momentum is starting to shift the other way. 2:15 to play in this first half. Pedraza had an open look, doesn't take it. Trimble in the right corner. He's had the hot hand. Pedraza has had the hot hand. Rue Wilbur a couple buckets of his own. Martinez the backdoor cut, not there. Rue Wilbur up top. They're trying to find an opening. Nothing just yet. Trimble thought about the 3, not over the outstretched hands of Richardson. Rue Wilbur inside, floating it up, missing. Offensive rebound, missing again. Another offensive rebound. Ford able to get it. Here's Trimble up top. This position has so far took 45 seconds of game time. Martinez to Ford in the corner. Mid post, Pedraza able to get the roll. Lead up to 8, 29-21. Pedraza in the paint. Braden Posey. Thought about a step back, nothing there. Richardson on the attack. A bump in the lane, misses the layup. Can't get his own. Rebound, Quentin Ford. Turning on the Jets. Here's Anthony Martinez. Up top to Rue Wilbur. One more to Trimble. One more to Pedraza. Up top, Rue Wilbur. 45 seconds to play. Looking for an opening. Trimble. Not taking the 3, even though he has some space. Rue Wilbur back to Trimble. Now he takes it. And cannot get the bounce, and rebound Chase Pacheco. Chase Pacheco is a great rebounder for his size, as well as Nurnberger for the Tigers. Connor Posey, right wing. 20 seconds to play. They might be holding for one. They want to get the last shot and the last point. Here's Keston Richardson in the mid post. 2 dribbles, reversing it up and in. 29-23, 8 seconds is what the Tigers have to work with. 5 seconds. Drew Wilbur takes it from the volleyball line and banks it in. Connor Posey pulls forward. It's not going to count, and he hits the backboard. Josh Rue Wilbur, an exclamation point for the Vikings to end the first half. A crazy shot from about 28 feet. So after the first half, your score is 32-23. The Vikings up by 9, and we're gonna go over some of these sponsors and we'll give a quick recap. And we'll go to break and we'll be back for the second half. Ginger's Title Services of Sierra Vista, located at 999 East Fry Boulevard, and now open Saturdays from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. Allo Fiber, your new home team internet, TV, and phone provider. Visit allofiber.com to learn more about the Allo Fiber difference and become a fiber fan, now available in Sierra Vista. Right Way is now serving Sierra Vista and COCHISE County, providing heating, cooling, plumbing, and electrical services. We are happy to support our local athletic sports broadcast. Sierra Toyota wants to buy your car, truck, or SUV. Get your vehicle appraised in 30 minutes or less. No vehicle will be turned away. Sierra Toyota, locally owned and community driven. Barnett's Towing and Barnett's Propane, serving our community since 1963. So after the first half, it is 32-23. The Vikings up by 9. They were up by as many as 15, and after that, the Tigers got to within 6 points of that. But after the shot by Josh Rue Wilbur to end the first half from the volleyball line, he banked it in, and they're back up by 9. What a first half on the Vikings side by Mario Pedraza. Got things going early. But Cade Trimble was able to make his stamp on the game with 3 threes and 2 dunks and a mid-range. He has 15 points in the first half. On the Tigers side, it's Keston Richardson doing what he does best. It's life, death, taxes, and Keston Richardson getting buckets. As well as Connor Posey with a couple of good passes early on. And let's give a shout out to Caden Richards coming in after Keston Richardson got into some foul trouble and got a couple buckets of his own, a couple rebounds and a block. And that pretty much sums up the first half. The Vikings are up by 9, and they're going to look to secure the lead in the second half, while the Tigers want to make their way back into this game and pull off another upset at Millennium High School in Goodyear, Arizona. I'm Julian Duran. We'll be back for the second half in 7 minutes. Welcome back to the second half, brought to you by SSVEC, between the St. David Tigers and the Williams Vikings. 32-23 is your score. St. David down by 9. We are underway. Here are the Vikings starting off with the ball in the second half, just working it around. And St. David Tigers are sticking to this 2-3 zone that they switched to in the second quarter, which was working for them. And 20 seconds gone by already in this position, but that's a problem with, the only problem with the 2-3 zone is you give up those left and right wing threes. If you're not fast, as Trimble misses the one dribble pull-up. But it also makes the other team take their time and wait for a good shot, because it's hard to get one off against the 2-3 zone, and they might need to go fast. As they nearly turn it over, Richardson picks it up and airballs the three. Very rare sight by Keston Richardson, who picked up the loose change. And here's Rue Wilbur up top. Since the switching to this 2-3 zone, the Tigers have been looking way better defensively, and the Vikings have just struggled to put points on the board. As they get another stop and a rebound, and here come the Tigers the other way. Vikings sticking to this man as Braden Posey takes it in and gets fouled. He'll go to the line for 2. Foul is on Josh Rue Wilbur.
Vikings, number 13, Josh Rue Wilbur.
So Braden Posey looking to cut into this lead.
His second, team first of the quarter. At the line, shooting for the Tigers, number 11, Braden Posey.
He hits the first. SSVEC presenting sports sponsor, powering our live stream youth sports coverage all year long. SSVEC serving our community. Braden Posey, 1 for 2, but an offensive rebound. Richardson, he gets fouled. Can't put it in, but he'll go to the line for 2. Procedure Modeling and Restoration LLC of Sierra Vista has pioneered a visionary approach of customer-centric service. Visit them at PrestigeSierraVista.com. At Seniors Helping Seniors, their caregivers are seniors themselves. They show up ready to exceed expectations. Check them out at SouthernArizonaSHS.com or call 520-487-4246. And Richardson missing the free throw. So 1 for 3 of their last 3 free throws. Pretty hurtful when you're trying to cut into a lead. Richardson here on the second free throw. Good. It's a 7-point game. 32-25. Pedraza, who had the hot hand in the first quarter, up top. Inside forward to Trimble. The cutter, laying it up for 2. Lead back up to 9, 34-25. Braden Posey leading the offense. Takes a mid-range, misses. Rebound, Pedraza. He's off to the races. Out of the pack, contact, and Connor Posey is called for the blocking foul. I believe they're calling it on the floor.
Foul on the Tigers, number 25, Connor Posey, his first. Team first of the quarter.
Desert RV in Huachuca City is aiming to build a community that surpasses RVs by giving back through local youth sports sponsorships, veteran support, and community fundraising events. Go to desertrvcenter.com. Here are the Vikings. And a bad foul on the mid-range shot. Jack Dent will head to the line for 2.
Foul on the Tigers, number 5,
Chase Pacheco picking up the personal, and he has a few fouls already in this one. Or not.
At the line shooting for the Vikings, number 2, Jack Dent.
Jack Dent. Good, it's a 10-point game. Southeastern Arizona's premier supplier of custom doors and windows. With a distinguished history spanning 40 years with offices in Tucson and in Hereford. Discover more at StanGreerMillworks.com. Passing the legacy with Stan Greer Millworks. 2 for 2 for Jack Dent. And here come the Tigers, down 11. Connor Posey, deep 3. Front iron. Rebound, Rue Wilbur. Turning on the Jets the other way. Jack Dent thought about the left corner 3. Takes it in. Pro hop, laying it up, laying it off. And ball goes to Connor Posey. Nurnberger inside, and he travels.
Vikings ball.
Here's Rue Wilbur bringing it up. Nothing really there. Jack Dent, right wing to Rue Wilbur up top. High pressure by Chase Pacheco. And Rue Wilbur loses it out of bounds. It's going to be Tiger basketball. 4:48 left to play in this third quarter. And the St. David Tigers need some momentum. And a near turnover, but Kessler Richardson able to get it. Physical play, and he gets blocked. Trimble the rejection. Pass up. Martinez gets blocked. Posey says no, sir. Here are the Vikings. Rue Wilbur to Trimble. Has some space. Lets it fly. No good. Martinez the offensive rebound. Out to Rue Wilbur. Euro step in the lane. May have gotten fouled. No call. Richardson the rebound. Chase Pacheco. Another no-dip shot. Back iron and off from the right corner. Rue Wilbur. Contact again, no call again. Wilbur try to hit it off Posey. What a dive by Nurnberger, keeps it alive.
Jump ball.
And we're gonna have a jump ball. The Vikings started with it in the second half, so it's going to be Tiger basketball.
Tigers ball.
36-25. Richardson. Me may have gone foul. No call. Nurnberger, he got fouled. Ref's calling it this time. Adrian Nurnberger will head back to the free throw line. At MORSE Automotive Group of Sierra Vista, stopping today and experience the difference. Cochise County is now backed by MORSE. American Southwest Credit Union is fired up to cheer on our hometown athletes. We believe youth sports builds character and the kind of community spirit that makes us proud. At American Southwest Credit Union, your money stays local. Member NCUA, equal opportunity lender. Adrian Nurnberger, pretty flat on the first shot. TWN Communications, delivering high-speed, affordable, and reliable internet and digital phone services with no data caps ever. Stay connected with the freedom and performance you deserve. Nurnberger looking to cut the lead to 10 on this free throw. Adjustments, no good. Still short. A lot of missed free throws this game by the Tigers, but they're sticking to this 2-3, which has worked. Jack Dent, side of the backboard, may have gotten tipped. Trimble, no good on the putback. Brogan the rebound. Pushing it back the other way, Chase Pacheco into Richardson. Ball got tipped. Ball will stay with the Tigers. The Tigers do a good job of executing their baseline inbound plays. Nurnberger to pass in, and a pretty spread out inbound play. Inbound to Chase Pacheco, back to Nurnberger in the right corner. Kind of got stuck. Richardson gets it. He attacks. He puts it up with the left. No good. Trimble the rebound. Brogan. That's a dog down low to Pacheco. No good. And out of bounds. Rue Wilbur couldn't really get control of it, and the Tigers will get it. And Coach Denueth wants to talk it over with his guys. He calls a full timeout. 2:50 left to play. Vikings up 11. Vinny's Pizza of Sierra Vista, serving the community for 45 years with great pizza, wings, and sandwiches. We are proud to support this live stream sports coverage here on Cool FM Live. We hope to see you soon. Sonic of Sierra Vista, Wednesdays is Wacky Pack Wednesday. Kids meals are $2.49, and Thursdays is 99-cent corn dogs. Plus on Halloween, it's 50-cent corn dogs all day. So if you guys do not have any Halloween plans for this Halloween, October 31st, 2026, head over to Sonic. 50-cent corn dog sounds like a deal. Durant Plumbing, serving Sierra Vista and Cochise County for residential and commercial plumbing projects for 10 plus years with a lifetime of experience in the industry. Proud support of local sports programs and athletes. Now, Durant Plumbing, I'm actually very close with the owner, very down-to-earth guy. Julio Duran, the owner of Durant Plumbing. If you guys ever get the chance, Google Durant Plumbing. Very, very nice guy. Adrian Nurnberger getting it into Braden Posey out of the timeout. Let's see what Coach Genuith drew up for his guys on the whiteboard. Keston Richardson on the attack. And probably just how he drew it up, get the ball to your best player and let him do what he does. 36-27, it's a 9-point game. Although they haven't updated the scoreboard, it still says 36-25. Not sure if I'm the one who's incorrect. Score says 36-25. But here are the Tigers coming the other way. Keston Richardson thought about the three to Chase Pacheco. He tries a three, no good. Everything seems to be short, but Keston Richardson, right place, right time, laying it up and in. 36-27 now is what they're saying. 36-29, there we go. Now they fixed it. They didn't add the points last time. 36-29 is a 7-point game. If you're the Tigers, you want to get it to below 5 points. And they're switching to kind of a hybrid half-court press here. Very untraditional. As Pedraza missing the layup. Rebound, Richardson. Here goes Braden Posey bringing it up. They can get it to within 5. The closest they've been since the second quarter. Richardson takes it in. And that's going to be an offensive foul. Jack Dent putting his body on the line.
Fouls on the Tigers, number 13, Keston Richardson.
And now Keston Richardson has 3 fouls. If you get 5 fouls, you're out. You're disqualified. But Coach Genuith trusting his guy and leaving him in the game. Usually when a player has 3 fouls before the 30 sub him out and start him in the 4th, but not Coach Genuith. This is a must-win game as the Vikings turn it over once again. 1 minute and a half on the dot to play in this third quarter. So the Vikings back to a 2-3. Nice job by the Tigers moving it around. Richardson, that's a grown man move. And one, 36-31. He'll go to the line for one more. And that and one was brought to you by the Sherry Ethel team at Long Realty. Proud to support our young athletes all season long. If you're in the market to buy or sell, make your first call to the real estate experts at 717-599-2439. Here's Richardson to make it a 2-possession game. No good. But Braden Posey, the offensive rebound. They can make it a 1-possession game with any bucket here. Richardson, why not let it fly? No good. 1 minute to play, and it's a 5-point game. If you're the Tigers, this is exactly where you want to be. You were down, I believe, 15 points as Pedraza tries a 3. No good. Pacheco, the rebound. Under a minute to play. We are in for a cinematic 4th quarter. Nurnberger thought about the 3, doesn't take it. Pro hop in the lane, laying it up, laying it in. It's a 1-possession game. St. David Tigers from the trenches fight all the way back as Brogan picks up a bad foul. A gamble and body contact, and that's the 14th foul. One more from the bonus. That was our 1 foul to give. So you're not completely mad at it. Now you can set up your defense. 36-33. As Coach Alvarado needs a timeout.
Second timeout, called by Vikings.
The St. David Tigers showing grit and tenacity all the way through, never giving up. Led by their star player, the junior forward, Keston Richardson, as well as Chase Pacheco and Braden Posey getting things done as well. Eagle Plumbing, providing expert service in Cochise County for over 50 years. Family owned and trusted for everything from leaks to major repairs. They're just one call away. Eagle Plumbing, proud supporters of local sports. 30 seconds to play. I bet each team will have one possession to finish it off unless the Vikings get two, or unless Coach Alvarado of the Vikings told him to hold for one. Rue Wilbur up top. Pedraza didn't take the three. Martinez in the right corner. Pedraza may have gotten fouled. Nothing there. Rue Wilbur tries a three. No good. Braden Posey tips it out. And they're off to the races. Here's Nurnberger. He loses it out of bounds and a turnover. 6 seconds left. The Vikings will have one last shot to extend the lead. Back to the man who hit the shot at the end. There is a shot by Jack Dent, way downtown, misses. And after three, it is 36-33. The St. David Tigers fighting all the way back to make it a one-possession game heading into the fourth quarter. Down 15 points. It is now a one-possession game in the semifinals. This game sends the winner to the championship game to play the #1 seed Fort Thomas. But that team who comes out victorious tonight will cross that bridge when it comes to it. Down 3 points. Coach Tyler Denuit keeping his guys focused, locked in, ready to go for this fourth quarter. It all comes down to this final 8 minutes. Arizona 1A state playoffs. Basketball, St. David Tigers. Williams High School Vikings. Both teams are tired. Both teams had long bus rides up here, even though it's Saturday. A lot of these kids know what it takes, especially all the seniors on both sides. Nurnberger, Richens, Pacheco, Brogan for the Tigers as they get a steal. They can go down by one or tie it up, and Richardson gets it. He lays it up, and it's a one-point game. The St. David Tigers doing what they've done all year long. Trimble inside. He's been quiet since that hot start. Rue Wilbur, nothing there. Dent tries a three. No good. Offensive rebound laid up and in. Anthony Martinez finally gets a bucket for the Vikings after a while. And now they're switching back to a trap defense. Inside Richardson. Here's Connor Posey for the tie. No good. Rebound Trimble. To Rue Wilbur. They're up 3 points. Pedraza out of the hot hand in the first quarter. Trimble takes a free throw line jumper. No good. Follows. Nothing. He gets it back. Fade away. Banking it in. Bank is open. Saturday evening, folks. Lead back up to 5. So it's the Vikings who strike first. They got to get it past the timeline. Connor Posey just gets it past the timeline in time. Richardson was open mid-post, didn't see him, and a turnover. Trimble comes away with it. And they slow it down. Rue Wilbur facing extended pressure to Trimble. To Pedraza, right corner. Trimble nearly lost it. Back to Rue Wilbur. He tries a three. No good. Back ironing off, and Pacheco able to get it before it goes out of bounds. 6 minutes to play. And that's going to be a kick ball on Anthony Martinez. Forgive me, on Mario Pedraza. Here's Braden Posey getting it left wing to Connor Posey. Tries his luck way downtown. In and out. Connor Posey yet to hit a 3. Wilbur tried to save it, but gives it to Kesterson. He gets fouled. Got a man airborne and kept his ground, and he got fouled. This is the first team foul for either of these teams.
Fouls on the Vikings.
5:55 to play. 35-40. Tigers down 5. Here they are in somewhat of a box formation. They get it inside of Keston Richardson near a turnover. And still up for grabs. Chase Pacheco to get it. Richardson, 3. Nothing there. The Tigers going cold at the wrong time. They got to go back to what was working in that third quarter, forcing the ball inside and crashing the offensive glass. Once again, this half-court trap defense. But here's Pedraza to Trimble. Tigers sitting back in a 2-3. Layup, no good. Rebound, Pacheco. He's in trouble, getting it to Posey. In transition. Now slowing it down. They left him open. The guy with the ball. He hit a 3. Braden Posey. They just left them wide open. The defense. Miscommunication. 5 minutes left to play. There's a 2-point game and a turnover on the Vikings. The Tigers, a chance to tie or take the lead. And 5 minutes left. By NBA standards and NBA rules, this is officially a clutch time game. This is for all the marbles. Richardson. Inside, give and go, laying it up, laying it in, and we are knotted at 40 points. The St. David Tigers, back from the dead. Jack Dent had an open look, didn't take it. Has another open look, now he takes it. Way over, Pacheco, the rebound. And the Tigers, a chance to take the lead for the first time since the first quarter. Floater, good! That's Braden Posey. The man with ice water in his veins. Here comes Trimble, looking to tie, and he does. We are tied at 42, 4 minutes remaining. Halfway through this fourth quarter. Connor Posey now. Keston Richardson, wide open, room service. 44-42, under 4 to play. Back and forth we go. Jack Dent on the attack, loses it. And ball is tipped out of bounds by Connor Posey. 3:40 left to play. Can the St. David Tigers come into Millennium High School in Goodyear, Arizona and pull off the upset? Back-to-back nights. Trimble up top. Inside to Dent, and he floats it up in an easy 2-pointer. And tied at 44. And a back tip is going out of bounds. The Tigers will stick with it in the backcourt. And Brogan checking into the game for Connor Posey. Probably wants to get some more offensive rebounding there. Connor Posey has been off tonight. Pretty rare occasion. So that's how they're going to combat this. Wouldn't be surprised if we see Connor Posey again tonight. But here's Nurnberger. Nothing there. Braden Posey letting it fly from 3. Got fouled. He'll go to the line for 3 free throws. Josh Drew Wilbur pick up the bad foul. So Braden Posey will go and shoot 3. Can he extend the lead to 3 points?
On the line shooting 3 for the Tigers, number 11, Braden Posey.
First one up, first one good. Braden Posey. Some of what we saw last game. Braden Posey, second attempt. Braden Posey, 2 for 2. Braden Posey, can he extend the lead to 3? Posey, he's unconscious, 47-44, and Coach Alvarado Has to talk it over with his guys. Slow down the Tigers. My goodness. The St. David Tigers. There's no quit to them. Copper Queen Community Hospital of Cochise County. Their new physical therapy department is now open in Hereford. Make an appointment with one of the doctors of physical therapy today at 520-432-6435. Grasshopper Landscaping, quality from the ground up. Grasshopper Landscaping. Contact them for all of your landscaping needs. Visit them on Facebook or Google Grasshopper Landscaping. Ginger's Title Services of Sierra Vista, located at 999 East Fry Boulevard, now open on Saturdays from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. Allo Fiber, your new home team internet, TV, and phone provider. Visit allofiber.com to learn more about the Allo Fiber difference and become a fiber fan. Now available in Sierra Vista. Right Way is now serving Sierra Vista and Cochise County, providing heating, cooling, plumbing, and electrical services. We're happy to support our local sports athletic broadcast. Sierra Toyota wants to buy your car, truck, or SUV. Get your vehicle appraised in 30 minutes or less. No vehicle will be turned away. Sierra Toyota, locally owned and community driven. Here we go. 3 minutes left to play. 47-44, St. David Tigers coming back down 15. And now up 3. And coming alive right when you need them. Cross-court pass near turnover. Braden Posey. He's hyped. Joshua Wilbur up top. To Trimble, the mid-range, no good. Rebound, Nurnberger, and he got fouled in the backcourt. That's the third team foul on the Vikings. And back to the matching shoes real quick. It looks like they're all Kobe 6s, the orange colorway, if I'm not mistaken, which is pretty cool. I just got my first pair of Kobe 6s the other day. They haven't came in yet. It's the 3D Protros. Heard they're the best basketball shoe of all time. Never had a pair of Kobe's. Can't wait till those could come in. But nonetheless, 2:40 left to play. Let's focus on the task at hand. Here's Braden Posey, the man of the hour. To Nurnberger. Brogan inside. Has the height advantage. Puts it up. Puts it in. It's a 5-point game. 2-possession game. The Tigers looking to punch their ticket to the state championship game. As a foul gets called on Chase Pacheco. That's going to be a second foul of the game. It's going to be a baseline inbound for the Vikings. Joshua Wilbur set to pass in. Inside of Trimble. Richardson diving on the floor, getting dirty. And Braden Posey out of the pack. Looking to extend the lead. 2 minutes to play. Can the St. David Tigers pull off an upset in Goodyear, Arizona? And that's going to be a jump ball. St. David Tigers retains possession. Under 2 to play. It's going to be a baseline inbound. Be wary for Keston Richardson getting it in the low block here. Going to be 2 cross screens, a down screen for Richardson. There it is, short corner. He got blocked. Offensive rebound, Nurnberger. Chase Pacheco thought about the mid-range, nothing there. Posey outside, 1:50 to play. Posey, he may have got fouled, nothing there, and a call to travel. We're going the other way. The Vikings with a chance to bring it back to a 1-possession game. St. David Tigers, no let up defensively. Trimble, and he got fouled. That's the the third team foul now on the Tigers. 2 away from being in the bonus.
Tigers number 11, Braden Posey, his third. Team third.
Here's Anthony Martinez passing it in at the 28-foot mark to Joshua Wilbur. High ball screen. St. David Tigers sticking to this 2-3 zone. Wilbur up top to Trimble. Tries another 3. Hits another 3. Trimble. Can he come alive again? It's a 2-point game. 49-47. Nurnberger facing extended pressure. Gets away from it. Inside. Richardson got a man in the air. Laying it up and in. It's a 2-possession game again. 51-47. Richardson, great patience in the paint. And what a pass by Nurnberger as a steal by Brogan. And he got fouled. 4-team foul on the Vikings. The crowd goes wild. 1 minute on the dot to play. Fourth team foul on the Vikings, one away from the bonus.
Number 21, Kate Trimble, that's his third.
Kate Trimble picking up the foul in the backcourt. Nurnberger passing it in. Stack formation. Getting it into Richardson. You don't need a foul yet, but clock is on St. David Tigers' side here. And Coach Tyler Denuith calls the timeout. Make sure to not turn the ball over. Barnett's Towing and Barnett's Propane, serving our community since 1963. 53.9 seconds left to go. It all comes down to this, ladies and gentlemen. At Millennium High School, the St. David Tigers, Williams Vikings. It's going to be Tiger basketball after the timeout. Coach Denuith wanted a full timeout. 40 seconds left in it. If you're Coach Denuith in this situation, you're telling your guys, take care of the basketball, no silly turnovers. You're pretty much playing keep away at this point. You don't need to take a shot. I bet he's telling his guys, the only shot you're allowed to take is a wide open layup. If you don't have a wide open layup, do not take a shot. If you're Coach Alvarado, you're telling your guys, we're going all out. It's now or nothing. The season comes down to this. Stack formation once again. Ball inside of Richardson. You don't need a foul just yet. High ball screen and a handoff up top to Posey. Another high ball screen, another high ball screen. Posey running around the world, and he's in trouble, and a foul. Braden Posey is gonna head to the free throw line. He's made his last three. 41.7 left to go as a 12-second runoff there. And the Vikings now have 5 team fouls, so the Tigers will be at the free throw line the rest of the way. Here's Braden Posey, first of 2. Good on the first. The man is unfazed. Braden Posey. No good on the second. Rebound Vikings. Here's Trimble. Passing it up. Getting it back. Trimble had a shot, didn't take it. Back to Trimble. Rue Wilbur tries the 3. Rue Wilbur hits the 3. It's a 2-point game with 30 seconds remaining. Nurnberger back to Richardson. You don't have to foul just yet. You have time. And now they do. It's going to be Adrian Nurnberger heading to the free throw line. 22.6 seconds remaining. If you're the Vikings, you're just hoping he misses one. Miss one free throw. And it's a 1-possession game. It is 52-50. 22.6 remaining. And all eyes are on Adrian Nurnberger. Nurnberger hits the first. It's a 3-point game. Even if he makes a second, the game is nowhere near over. The Tigers do have a foul to give. But here's Nurnberger on the second attempt. Misses. And rebound Vikings, a chance to tie. Rue Wilbur thought about it, didn't take it, takes it in, laying it up, and in. It's a 1-point game. And Coach Alvarado calls the timeout, 53-52. It is a 1-point game. It's going to be Tiger basketball coming out of the timeout. Coach Alvarado calling a full timeout, probably setting up some sort of press here, try and get a quick steal. If not, a foul. You have 12 seconds. You're over the limit. It's going to send the Tigers to the free throw line. But what a play there by Josh Rue Wilbur, attacking the lane. Got 2 men in the air outside. Shot faking the 3. Of course, you don't want to give up a 3 if you're the Tigers. And taking it inside. And what a high degree of difficulty on the layup there. But Josh Rue Wilbur able to get it to go, keeping the hope of the Williams Vikings high school basketball team alive. Once again, the winner of this game goes on to play the number 1 seeded Fort Thomas in the championship game. And here we go. it comes down to this. You have everyone set up at half court. Connor Posey to inbound. It's going to be a full court man. Probably a switch everything as well. Ball inside to Brogan, and he gets fouled. No, excuse me, Chase Pacheco got fouled. And he'll head to the free throw line. You're hoping if you're the Tigers to just make one. You don't want to only be up one, because if you're only up one, any shot takes the lead. 10 seconds left. Not sure if the Vikings have any timeout left to advance the ball, but here is Chase Pacheco at the free throw line. 53-52. Hits the first. They're coming alive from the free throw line at the right time. They've been struggling all game, but down the stretch, they are putting him in the basket. 54-52 now, 10.9 seconds left. Chase Pacheco, the eyes of the world on him. Front iron, no good. Rebound, Vikings. A chance to tie or take the lead. Trimble gets it. May have traveled. And a travel on the Vikings. The turnover is going to be Tiger basketball. Now, if you're the Vikings, you have to get either a quick steal or foul, but we have a timeout. Coach Denuith.
Timeout, St. David.
Calling the timeout. It's going to be a full timeout. Everyone, we got a chance to catch our collective breath. My heart is racing for both of these teams right now. It is 54-52, 4.2 seconds left. In the Vikings huddle, you're telling your guys, get an inbound steal. If it's not there, foul immediately. It doesn't matter who it is. Let it be Braden Posey, the man who apparently does not miss free throws, but it doesn't matter. We need time. So if you don't get a steal, and if you do get a steal, take it straight to the paint. If you don't, foul immediately, and we still have a chance. Connor Posey to inbound. Stack formation here. Getting it into Richardson, and he gets fouled. Keston Richardson, the team's leading scorer. This is as poetic as it gets. Keston Richardson.
On the line, shooting for the Tigers.
St. David's leading scorer all year long.
Number 13, Keston Richardson.
Keston Richardson. There is 2.9 seconds left, so 1.3 seconds run off the clock there. If the Vikings do not have any timeouts, it's going to be very tough for them, but here's Richardson at the line. Hits the first. He can send the Tigers to the championship game if he makes this next one. 55-52, can he make it? A two-possession game and seal the deal. Richardson. No good. Offensive rebound. But the game is over. The game is over. St. David Tigers in back-to-back nights, pulling off major upsets. First Hayden, now Williams. St. David is public enemy #1 in Williams, Arizona. And they punched their ticket to the 1A state championship game in high school basketball in Arizona to play Fort Thomas. And the celebration begins, but they know the work is not finished. St. David from St. David, Arizona. No one counted them in. No one expected they'd be here, but look at them now. They're here, and they're making their name known. The 10-seeded St. David Tigers. The miracle run continues as they head to the locker room. And I can only imagine how hyped this locker room is gonna be. St. David faithful cheering them on as they exit the court. Final score, 55-52, St. David Tigers coming into Millennium High School in Goodyear, Arizona and taking care of business. Thank you to everyone who has tuned in to this one for this special coverage here on Cool FM Live. I am Julian Duran, and we'll see you next time.